Because for me, the fact that Mayweather isn't in the top 3 of that list is an absolute joke. And I'll tell you why it's an absolute joke. Since the turning of the century, there is no one who's been on top of their sport for that period of time.
No, not beat the most world champions.
Beat the most world champions. And this brings it back to my point. Mayweather does every aspect of the sport better than anyone, statistically, better than anyone that's ever boxed. Just
to throw it out there, we're at Mayweather. Mayweather's ranked 25 in the list of top 100 athletes.
This is a guy, who has broken, in theory, he's broken pretty much every statistical punch stat record since CompuBox has come into play. He's been hit the least and hit at the high, and he's landed at the highest percentage, and he's not lost and beaten the most world champions. The reason why Mayweather, in fact, bro, I'm going to go even further. Mayweather and Michael Phelps are 1 and 2. Let me tell you why, bro. Because Mayweather and Michael Phelps removed the aspect of sport. Let me tell you why. Because Michael Phelps, in what's supposed to be a competitive sport, won before he even started swimming. Mayweather won before he even went in the ring. There's no athlete who completed this. If this was a game, they clocked the sport, bro. They clock the sport. In a competitive... The whole point of sport is the best versus the best to see how competitive it will be. Floyd never had competitive fights, bro. He ruined sport because he never made a fight competitive.
People will bring up... The thing is with Floyd, because he's so good, people will bring up individual rounds that were competitive or somewhat competitive and then say the fight was competitive. So they'll bring up
bro.
round 3 against Mosley where Mosley caught him and be like, oh, it was competitive. It wasn't a competitive fight. It was a competitive round or it's a competitive minute or two, but that's...
Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Messi's had an off game.
Yep.
LeBron James. All of these people have off games, bro. When it's crunch time, bro, Floyd does not have an off night. He does not have... When it's crunch time, Floyd does not have an off night, bro.
That's Floyd. I want to ask you a different question. The only 3 boxers that are in here are Floyd Mayweather at 25... Manny Pacquiao at 71, which is crazy. He's super disrespectful. He should definitely be higher. And then somebody that we're not even entirely sure should be in the list at all is Bernard Hopkins at 78. So the question I want to ask you, what boxers from the year 2000 to the year 2024 stand a chance of being in this ranking of top 100 athletes?
Oleksander Usyk.
I think Usyk as well.
Oleksander Usyk. And the reason why we're talking about as an athlete, there's a big thing when it comes to sport and boxing is fighters who turn pro too late or who have a great amateur career and not so much a great professional career. This is a person who's by far has the best amateur career of any big fighter of all, like big man, like other than Lomachenko, like anyone who's above like cruiserweight heavyweight, he has by far the best amateur record in...
I was going to say Beterbiev, but Beterbiev's light heavyweight.
But he had a better amateur record. Beterbiev never won an Olympic gold medal. He won an Olympic gold medal, world championship. He won everything in the amateurs. He won the World Series of Boxing in the amateurs. That's where all the great... In a weight class that was higher than what he's supposed to fight at. Then turned to Pro.
Yep.
And he won the undisputed championship faster than any fighter in history. He became the fastest undisputed champion in less fights than any fighter in history. And then he became the first heavyweight undisputed champion since the turning of the century, bro. Since we're talking about 2000, he's the first... and he's
first undisputed heavyweight in the 4-belt era.
Also, guess what else he is? What no one ever mentions. He is the first person in the 4-belt era to successfully defend his undisputed championship. Since then, only Devin Haney's done it. Only Devin Haney and Canelo. But he was the first person to do that. When he beat Tony Bellew and he defended his undisputed championship. He was the first person in the turn of the century, bro. In the 4-belt era. So how this guy isn't in... Bro, for me, Usyk is a better athlete than Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, bro. By far, bro.
Who should be higher on the list? Usyk or Mayweather?
Mayweather. Okay. Because we're talking about a longer period of time. But
arguably in boxing though, more impressive to do that in a shorter period of time?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I mean, bro, this guy became...
Because of the way boxing...
He became undisputed in 2 weight classes before he had 25 fights.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you on drugs?
Yeah.
Are you literally, bro? I think people need to pre, bro. This guy is so sick,
And
fam.
they've got Bernard Hopkins over
Yeah,
him
bro,
on the
it's
list.
you're on drugs, bro. He won literally, he clocked the game. He won
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
he could win. Because Floyd didn't even win the Olympics, bro.
Yeah.
He won Olympics and World Championships and World Series of Boxing and undisputed in 2 different weight classes, bro.
Floyd has the longevity, but Usyk has Floyd's resume and more in a shorter period of time.
In a short period of time, bro. Like this guy, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. The more I'm thinking about it, Usyk should have been in the top 20, bro.
Yeah.
Usyk should have actually been in the top 20. Oleksandr Usyk is probably the most disrespected boxer that I've
Athlete.
Probably.
He's one of the most disrespected athletes. He's one of the least rated athletes of like people that are not in the sport.
It goes back to your point that you made a couple weeks ago when you said with we're talking, let's use universal sport term, handicap. Usyk is going into pretty much every fight with the largest handicap that you can have in sport, bro.
But everyone wants him to lose.
Not even just that. He's outsized by everyone, bro. In a physical combat sport, he is smaller than everyone he's fighting.
But he's also, for the purposes of boxing specifically, he's smaller physically. But what's more important than being smaller physically in boxing is he's smaller commercially. So everybody, the commentators want him to lose. The judges want him to lose. Everybody makes more money if Anthony Joshua beats him.
Even just
everybody makes more money if Tyson Fury beats him.
Not even just that. He's won all his 7 fights on the road away from home. He hasn't had one fight in the Ukraine, bro.
Yeah. He's had one fight in Germany. Where did he fight Dubois?
Poland.
And that was like that was the closest he got to like a home. Obviously they were at war, but that was meant to be like his home fight, and even that wasn't even home.
That was the closest thing. But all his big fights,
and a lot of that's been happening while the war's happening. Because I just saw on Twitter this morning he's gone back to Ukraine and he's gone to visit the school that was hit with the missile attack by Russia. So he's doing that stuff. What this guy will be remembered like, obviously. Man's black. He's from Ukraine. It's a different culture, but he will be remembered by his people as like a Muhammad Ali-esque type of figure for doing the things that he's done while backing his people.
I'll be so real, bro. Like this is why I say to people all the time. Like there's no fighter in this sport there's no person you could come to me in this sport. No one. And I'll tell, bro. In front of anyone's face, there's no one who can come to me and tell me that Usyk isn't the best fighter in the sport, bro. No one. In fact, if my brother was here, my brother would say that Usyk's better than Mayweather.
Should Crawford be in that list?
No.
You don't think Crawford should be in that list?
The only reason why is because whilst he wins by impressive performances, he hasn't beaten enough world champions.
Okay. And I'm assuming Canelo shouldn't be on that list.
Oh, you're on drugs, bro. Canelo shouldn't even be in the top 20 fighters of the turn of the century, bro. Maybe top 20, but not top 10.
I'm done with this topic, man. Yeah, there you have it, man. Yeah, we got to put Mayweather higher than 25. We've got to put Pacquiao higher than 71. I don't think Pacquiao's far behind Mayweather. I really don't.
I don't.
He's not far behind.
I don't think he's far behind.
And wherever Usyk is, I think he should be there or thereabouts with Mayweather.
Take Messi, take Ronaldo, take Curry.
Before we take Messi and Ronaldo out, we need to get these hockey players and these American football players. We need to get these dons out of it.
All of the people in American sports.
Get them out of it.
No, not Tiger Woods.
That's not an American sport. Golf is not an American sport. They're American-only sports. Get these men out of it, bro.
Get them man out. NBA, NFL, NHL, all of them, get them out of here, bro.
Yeah,
get
bro.
them all
NHS,
out,
all of that, blood.
NHS.